Welcome back to another video here on the channel, another watch review. Today we are looking at the DJI Watch X. I love smartwatches. I review quite a lot. I love anything tech. I love watches, anything tech related, watch related. Always like to try and bring a different style and variation to these reviews, from your more premium watches to the lower end watches. I mean, they all pretty much do the same thing. The main thing we're kind of looking for in this review is, for like under £30, is the interface good enough? Is it snappy? Is it quick? Is it responsive? And does it do all those key features well enough? So let's get into this now. We'll find out. Yes, we are back with another watch review. Today we are on the lower end, the real budget watch, the DJI Watch X. The DJI Watch X. So this one doesn't have a whole lot of information kind of on the box, just your standard generic kind of symbols, music, stuff like that. It does have a AMOLED display, which is nice at this price point. Watch comes in just under £30, so this is a real affordable smartwatch. Anybody who just wants a standard smartwatch for a very affordable price, doesn't want to break the bank, I think this one will do just fine. Obviously we're going to get into it now, see what's in the box, see what kind of quality you're getting for that very low price point. Decent price, a good entry level price. You can't really whinge at under £30, which is an absolute bargain, it really is. But of course we're going to get into the watch now and see kind of what drawbacks you get for a price like that. You know, we're not expecting an amazing watch at that price, but as long as it's kind of functionable and it works, then this could be the perfect watch for you. I love reviewing watches on the channel. I'm a huge fan of anything tech, gadgety, and I like smartwatches, so these are right up my street. So again, the Wear Pro, it comes with an app. Most of these smartwatches do the same. It's going to have like a sport mode, it's going to track your workouts, different watch faces, so you can customize the watch face, just stuff like that. They all do very similar stuff. Social media notifications, the ability to take and receive calls on the go. So there we are, comes with a little bit of paperwork, so like a quick start guide. You get two different watch straps in this one, which I really like actually. Very nice presentation for the price. So you've got your watch face and like a sports band, which is really nice, and more of a casual band, and that's like a brown leather. I'm quite surprised at this price point to see they've included a couple of straps, and that's actually very nice quality. I'm quite surprised at that. So it comes with a charge cable as well, and the actual watch face, it doesn't feel light as in cheap, which is good. Quite a little bit of thickness to it, but not too thick. It's like a gloss black finish on there. We'll just remove this screen protector, and it's got like this outer bezel. Yeah, so it's got this kind of bezel around the outside, which I'm not a huge fan of. I've got to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the bezel, but the actual watch design there seems nice. So we'll just turn this on. No, yeah, for the price point, it seems very nice. Build quality is good, but the proof is in the pudding. We're going to see how kind of responsive the screen is, see if there's any kind of latency or anything like that. It's all in the UI, it's all in the user interface. If that's not very fast, then there's no point having a smartwatch, in my opinion. So as long as the UI is snappy and quick, then you know it's going to be a good buy, especially for £30. You cannot go wrong for that price point. So if you are in the market for an affordable smartwatch and you don't want to break the bank, maybe, just maybe, this is ideal for you. I'm impressed that you get a couple of straps, like I said, the sports strap and the brown leather strap that I really do like. Really, in terms of the box, nothing fancy, no frills, fairly bulk standard cheap packaging. Get this app downloaded. So just download that. Oh my god. So now hopefully we can scan to add. So there we go, we're scanning, we found it instantly. Pairing. So we should be able to pair that via Bluetooth. There we go. Allow notifications. There will probably be a firmware update. So we're just going to install the latest firmware, and then we'll come back and see kind of how the watch performs, some of the features of it. We'll put the strap on. But no, early signs are, seems quite nice. I just don't like that bezel. So that is the watch now. We've got just the sports band on there, the sports band on. Oh, it's measuring something. But yeah, overall impressions are, yeah, it's very responsive. It's got everything you kind of would expect from a smartwatch. They all do very, very similar stuff. Loads of health options, it measures heart rate, stuff like that, steps, all sorts of workouts, obviously tells the time, social media notifications, stuff like that. Only a kind of like 2-button operation on this one. There's no kind of scroll wheel, which it's missing. It has that kind of bezel outline, which I'm not a fan of, but the screen itself is very nice. Seems very kind of responsive. As you can see here, loads of different quick options there, and brightness settings, stuff like that. So yeah, it definitely is, definitely feels like a cheaper watch. You know, you are just lacking that little bit of clarity in the display. It's not quite as snappy, and the build quality is definitely not up there with some of the more expensive brands. But it doesn't matter if you're not interested in any of that. You just want a very basic, affordable smartwatch to do basic stuff like tell the time, get your social media notifications. This is perfect. 30 quid to spend. This is absolutely ideal. The screen's very kind of responsive. We're going to go into some of the app stuff now, just to see in terms of watch faces what's on offer, because that's my favourite part of kind of any watches. The customization options. It's always really nice to have a wide variety of watch faces, and this one's got quite a few by the look of it. Loads of different styles, so we'll install one and kind of see how long it takes. So there you go there, nice little notification. It's just cropped up on my watch, gives you a nice satisfying buzz to know that you have a notification, everything that's trending. And there's quite a few, and some of them actually are paid. I've just noticed some of them are paid. There's free ones, but some of them are paid, so they're not all free. So that's a shame. Seems very snappy to me. Downloading very quick. And there we go. That is our new watch face. So that didn't take long at all. Very, very snappy. And there we go with the sports band. So there you go. That's our kind of unboxing and first impressions of the watch. I do like this kind of always on display. It's very, very nice. Quick charge time, literally probably takes about an hour, if that, to charge, 45 minutes. So it charges out very, very quickly. The connection on the back isn't the strongest with the charger. You know, I like those magnets where they really grip and you can't really pull them apart, but the single knock on this and the kind of charger falls off. But no, I like that always on display, quite nice. I've been kind of cycling through some of the watch faces. A bit of a shame that a few of them are kind of paid, but there is like a membership scheme they run. It's like £5 a year, and basically you get all the paid watch faces included, so that's not too bad. But I'm not a huge fan of kind of up charges and membership schemes. But you know, the ones that are free are good enough, and there is a wide variety of kind of different styles of watch faces. So all the notifications work very, very well on there. What I do like about these watches as well, they double up as like a camera shutter. My son recently went to Paris and he was struggling to get photos of himself in front of the Eiffel Tower. If you had something like this, you could literally set your camera down, frame up a shot, and then kind of use the watch as a shutter to take the photo. Or you could just use a timer, I suppose. But yeah, so that is a really nice feature. The vibrancy of the screen is actually very nice. It's very, very visible. It's good quality for a cheaper end smartwatch. So it's very, very nice. In terms of comfort, it's nice. It feels nice, sturdy, good build quality. It's not too heavy, but it's not too light. It doesn't feel overly cheap and nasty. So yeah, I think that's great. I think if you are in the market for a cheap smartwatch and you know you just want something that's kind of no frills but does the job well, this is a really good pickup for you. With Father's Day coming up as well, maybe your dad wants a new smartwatch, but he's quite old-fashioned, doesn't want anything kind of too high-tech. This is a very nice choice. I'll leave all the kind of links in the description for this watch. Some of the buttons on the side are a little bit difficult to press, so you have to really give it a good press. But there you go, you can see I'm doing it there, no issues at all. And that is the kind of honeycomb menus there. You can change the menus to like a grid, but I do like the classic honeycomb style menu. Just gonna check the time here on this new watch. Oh yeah, it's time to subscribe. There's one thing on this watch I don't really like. I'm not a huge fan of the startup animation. It just feels a little bit tacky. So that's my final thoughts on the DT Watch X. Check out the description for all of the links. Very impressed for the price. No frills, budget friendly smartwatch. So thank you so much for checking out this video. Check out my other watch videos as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye for now. It's your business if it's momentary business. It's your business if it's momentary.